Oh boy.
Am I on camera?
It's gonna be one of them days.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be one of them days.
All right, so what's this in the corner? There it is. There it is.
Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? What up? What up? Yo, y'all heard the theme music, man. Y'all see these beautiful faces. It's the Let's Get Canceled podcast. I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog, your favorite friendly, lovable loudmouth.
And I'm Tommy with an H. I'm the voice of the people. I speak for y'all. Hey, yo, cousin.
Yo, what up, cousin?
You ready?
Oh, I'm real ready.
Let's get canceled.
Yo, tonight, cuz.
Welcome back. Let me say that first. And,
For sure.
And to everybody, I just want to give you an apology for having to see that episode that y'all saw over the last 2 weeks. I was down for the count. I was really down for the count. So we had to give you something that we did not think would ever see the light of day. And again, we haven't been canceled yet, but if you saw those
we
lost
almost
episodes,
canceled ourselves on that one.
If you saw those lost episodes, oh boy, that was special. But we back live tonight, and I just want to say thanks for Cuz for being okay with me being down, and now we back, and we ain't gonna do that no more. We ain't gonna do that no more.
No, we good. Yo, what up, T?
What up, T? What up, man?
Hey, wait a minute. She said technically they didn't hear the theme music.
Oh,
what?
I just gave it to you. There it is, right there.
You
see these beautiful faces. You see these beautiful faces, and cuz I'm super excited to be back because last week Friday an album dropped, and I have been all over this album, and I'm so like this episode. We did a Hip Hop 50 episode.
I'm about excited for this one.
This episode is a hip hop heads episode. Like if you're a hip hop head, lock on in right now, and especially not these new hip hop fans.
No,
but this is for
niggas who love bars.
Yeah, this is a bar exam type. You know what I mean? This goes in, and it's also one for us old souls, old heads, the 2000s nostalgia. This episode is for us because the Clipse are back. Not Pusha T.
They back.
The Clipse are back.
Clipse.
Give them a round of applause. A round of applause for the Clipse being back. And oh boy, let God sort them out. I'm gonna call it right now. It's a classic album.
Hey, bro, listen, man. There's no question. There's no question. I listened to this top to bottom. Like y'all, just so y'all understand. So, Cuzzo, you hit me up. You were like, "Yo, we should do an album review for this one, right?" And I was like, "Okay, bet. I'll listen to the album." I listened to the album because, of course, you heard little snippets here and there, whatever.
Right.
I listened to the album, and when I tell you, I couldn't stop listening to the album. Like I listened top to bottom, front to back, no stops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then on the way home in the car, listen to it top to bottom and finish when I got in the house.
And it's one of those things where it's only 44 minutes long, so you can listen to this in one sitting and it be okay.
Right.
So yeah, this was one of those moments where we were just engulfed in this album for the last 24 hours. Because I don't think I told you, but I've been listening to it since Friday. I think I listened to it 3 times on Friday. And then I listened to it again on Saturday. And so I think I told you yesterday, like, hey, I think we should do this, or maybe the day before. Yeah. But it was
I've been listening to it since Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, yesterday.
Hey, so hold on, time out. You're right. It was yesterday. So I'm thinking today's my bad, y'all. This is what happened. We out of the loop. All right, so check it out, y'all. Tommy, do you have this open anywhere else on your computer? Because we are pushed to the side for some reason. The chat is letting me know that it's looking a little off.
I see it, and no, I don't have anything else open over here. Put the picture back up. Is it because the picture was up? Because I saw it before, and then the picture came up. So maybe maybe just put the picture back up of the album cover.
Okay.
and see if that does it. Does that take us? Does that take up that
So
space for us?
we shall see.
Let's see what pops up
Because
here.
either way. But anyway, y'all can hear us and y'all can see us. So we gonna
Yeah,
talk about this
there it is,
album one way or
and
the
that'll
other.
be okay. That'll be okay. Okay, I'm looking
Yeah,
at it right now. We just got the picture up here on the side, and then us stacked
yeah.
on top. So yeah, that right there will work for this episode.
Okay, bet that. So check it out, man. Listen, my question is, what did you give me your honest opinion about this album as an album? Like just your opinion on the album itself.
Top to bottom, a classic Clipse record album, and as of right now, of all the albums that I've heard this year, this is my top candidate for album of the year at this point.
Really? Okay.
This is my top
I
candidate for
mean,
album of the
yeah,
year. And again, it may be for the reasons of nostalgia. It may be for because Malice is back, and it's not no Malice this time. It is Malice is back. So it
yeah.
may be
Oh,
just that I was missing something from the Pusha T catalog. I'm not sure exactly what it is. And also a Pharrell produced album from top to bottom for the
yeah.
Clips. This again, it just seems like 2000s all over again for me. So for me, it just takes me back into a day when I was outside, and I think that does it for me. But that the other fact is they did not drop the ball anywhere. They
At
did
all.
not drop the ball anywhere, and there were some. Now I will say I do think that there was a couple hiccups for me.
Hmm.
There were a couple hiccups, and
Don't
we'll
get into
get
them yet.
yeah.
Don't get
I
into
would
them
say
yet. Yeah.
we'll get into those down the line. But I also want everybody to know, if you're in this chat right now, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, uh, do all of that good stuff, because we definitely need the we want to make sure that you guys are good with everything. So definitely
Most
give us that.
definitely. Give us that like, give us that comment, give us share. And also, since we're in that vein, you know what I'm saying? Just know that every Wednesday when we go live and when we bring that show to you every Wednesday, you can also expect to hear it on all of your audio streaming platforms. All right. Everywhere that you get your audio streaming at, we are there. So you can
We'll
listen
be
on
there tomorrow.
podcast right there on Thursday, man. Just check it out and listen to us. All right. So listen, man, I'm gonna give you my opinion real quick.
Yeah.
Right. So my opinion is this is quite possibly in my gee, top 15 albums of all time. I'm gonna say 15.
Put that thumbnail that you got up there. I was gonna put
Yep,
the
yep,
thumbnail.
yep.
I don't know if you want to put. We can put the thumbnail with us on it so they can see us too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got you. All right.
yeah.
So I think it will. Let me hold off on that. Let me back up off
Hold
that.
on, hold on. No, go back to that statement. You gave this an all time ranking.
It's close, bro, because it's
Wowzers!
all. But all my all-time rankings
It
are
might be
based
recency
on
bias, though. I
impact.
think that might be recency
Might be,
bias.
might be, because that's why I said let me back up off it, because then I'm like 15. Ooh, that means that one of my 15 got to go, and I don't
Yeah,
know
not
yet.
ready
You
for
know what I'm
that
saying?
yet. Not ready for that yet.
But I will say this much: it's that feeling of anticipation for an
Mm-hmm.
album,
Mm-hmm.
and then that anticipation for a return, and then to be able to deliver and not underwhelm that anticipation. Oh,
Right.
that's something special, bro. And I think
Right.
they hit all of those marks. We've been waiting for ever since them little touches from No Malice with
Right.
Pusha T on some of the cleaner, leaner tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We've been waiting on a real Clipse album. And when this came back, what's funny about it to me, and you tell me if I'm wrong, everybody we're talking about the Clipse are back. It wasn't even as much a Malice is returning to do hip
Right.
hop. It was the Clipse are
Clips
back.
are back.
And it's like normally when you get something like that, you got, oh, so and so went to go do this and now he's back doing it. It was the Clipse are back. And they did not disappoint. Bro, I'm gonna tell you how good this album is. This album is so good that everybody who's ever listened to us knows who my favorite musician is of all time. My favorite
Right.
musician, hands down, is Stevie Wonder of
Yes.
all time. Stevie Wonder played keys and spoke on this album. He's not my favorite feature.
Now let's get into the track. Let's get into the track because you did mention Stevie, and he is on track 1. Birds
Bruh,
don't sing. Birds don't sing. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: was this the right way to start this album,
if
in
I if
your
I'm gonna
opinion?
be if I'm gonna be honest, abso-stinking-lutely,
Okay.
bruh. There is no better way to for y'all who have not, if you have not heard this album yet, I don't know what you are doing with your life. But if they start this album out with Pusha T speaking about his last interaction with his mother,
Mm-hmm.
followed by Malice talking about his last interaction with his father, and in between is John Legend not doing ordinary people and all that other stuff. Like, we're talking that, bruh, the birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They screech in pain. If
Bro, do you
when
know
you couple that with their
I will
lyrics,
never hear a bird singing or whatever it is they're doing the same any longer. Because now
no,
birds are never singing again. Birds are screeching in pain forever.
I'm gonna. And the thing is that the way they spit on the track, it's not like it's a whole. It's not overly trying to be sad.
No,
I
it's
think
just
they're
the
just
realness.
talking about what's going on. Like, and if you didn't know, like, the way they talk about it, you kind of get an idea like something went wrong with this person or whatever. But they're just really matter of fact explaining the last time they interacted with
And
someone or the way they found out.
that is something that is so touching. Like I have both of my parents here still, but I spoke with some folks who lost parents about
Right.
this song, and they were like, "I
Okay.
cried. I just cried." It was like
I
I
believe it.
just sat there and cried, and that I was like not overly emotional, but I've had feels listening to
Yeah.
that song the first time. Like, whoa, I can't even imagine. Like when Malice goes in and says, "I knocked on your door by the third time," a chill came over me.
Whew.
Like,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
like and I think about my parents and my in-laws, and I'm like, how would I deal in that situation? That is, and then to have the hook come in and John like the birds don't sing, so I'm not gonna. There's no longer any songs. Now it's just pain. Oh
Yeah.
man, it is. Oh, that was
Bruh,
yeah,
the way he described, like, Malice answered a whole bunch of questions in his first verse of the new album,
yeah.
on the first track of the new album. And it was just like, I taught my dad was is it told I talked to you about coming back to rap and you gave me your
Give me your
blessing. You
blessing, right,
like that's crazy
bro,
because when you watch some of these interviews, right?
right,
Some of the interviews he talked about the fact that his dad was a deacon in the church and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, yeah,
it's like, yeah, you understand.
yeah.
I get it.
So
I get it.
that was to me was like a crazy way to start the album, but I think it was extremely fitting for what was happening. Now you understand we've got this set of brothers who lost their parents 4 months apart. They come in,
Right.
they say, "Mom and Dad, we miss you. Hey, this is our ode to you." And then they get immediately into the shits.
Bruh.
Chains and Whips comes immediately after this. And that was to me, I was like, I'm not finished. I'm not finished in my feels yet. I'm still in my feels. I'm not ready
That
to, I'm not, but immediately you just jump out of it and you're like, you know what?
gotta go.
Let's
Gotta
go.
go.
Let's go.
Bruh.
It's
They
Clipse again.
literally got into it and said, you know what? We got that out the way.
Yeah.
Now let's give y'all this heat.
Let's give
And
you
then for the next 12 tracks, just proceeded to punch you
body,
in the throat
body,
over
body.
and over. All right, so all right, let's calm down a little bit. Let's slow down. Features.
Uh-huh.
What was your take on the first feature was
Dot. K
Well,
Dot was first.
outside of Stevie was K Dot.
Yeah.
Now,
Outside of Stevie, and K Dot was on Chains and Whips. Track 2 came
yeah,
in, pushes going at Jim Jones, and that's something that you heard this verse some time ago when they were doing the walk in Paris. I think this is when, like, a year or so ago, 2 years ago, they were doing the fashion walk and they were playing this song in the background. So I'm like, I heard the Pusha verse going back at Jones, and when he tells him, "I will close your heaven for the hell of it." Oh,
yeah.
and you say that probably one of your favorite lines on that
That's
whole
one of
album.
my favorite lines of the entire album.
Yeah,
Just because it's so simple. It's not like real highbrow, but it's very like, hey, just in case you were
matter of
wondering,
fact,
nigga.
and poignant, and it gives that. But he said, I thought there would be some between veterans. I thought that, hey, man, I thought we'd have a little bit of like respect, but he had to give Jones his thing. But then to throw K Dot in the mix of this with an amazing verse.
Before the beef, well, according to them, that this verse, bruh.
This verse came they said he was in the middle of the beef with Drake, and he provides this type of verse where he does not mention, in the middle of a beef, you would think you would take a shot, and I'm going to give you an exquisite 16 bars of who I am as an MC that's going to fit what these guys do. And then when he gave you the scheme with the gens in it, and just when gens, oh man, like that was that's highbrow.
About that gen.
That is highbrow hip hop. That is highbrow music. That's why this young man's got a what is it, a Pulitzer or some shit?
Yeah. He got a Pulitzer.
Yeah, like this guy is high. Like this is hip hop. This is what hip hop was all about. So for that verse, but that wasn't even my favorite feature.
That wasn't your favorite feature?
That was not my favorite feature.
Who is your favorite feature?
We'll get.
Hold on. On the count of three. Oh no. All right, go ahead.
Because it's the next track. It's the next track.
Right. Okay. So we're the same people. We're the same one.
We're right there. POV.
It's the surprise.
Oh my God. POV.
It's the surprise.
You guys, if you're don't stop.
Wait. Look like this here. Let me ask you a question. Y'all and everybody in the viewing public. Please tell me, if I mention the name Tyler the Creator, what do you think of? Because I'll tell you what I don't think of. I don't think of being on the track bar for bar with the Clipse.
No.
And he stood his ground and held his own, bro.
He did.
He was a shining light on that track.
He was a shining light on this album. Like that was the most surprising thing on the album to me. I heard Tyler. I saw the name Tyler. I was like, all right, well, we'll see. Tyler stood and held his own and surprised me and became the feature of the album for me.
Yeah.
And I think it was because I had not the highest expectation of what he was going to deliver. And then this young man delivers. Push moves dirty white. What he said, Push got dirty whites moving like mosh pits. And what was the bar that you said earlier? What we say?
I forgot it. I know what you're talking about.
We say, I never buy a bitch a Berkey because she fucking me.
Yes, sir.
Tyler came in and gave us a surprise verse. And then the beat change. Like you mentioned earlier that you did not like the beat change that they did with Malice on that.
I did not say I did not like the beat change. What I'm saying is that if there was a critique of this track specifically, it was, and keep in mind, everybody, keep in mind that these critiques are coming because I am literally looking for a reason not to like something on this album. It's that good. Mm-hmm. So, but this particular one, it felt like it was a forced producer decision for that beat change. This is what I mean. When you're in the studio, right, an artist will go in and write to the track that's laid out before him, right? And it may be what they're trying to get across, but it may not always be the best thing for that track. So the producer, the executive producer, or whoever, sometimes even the engineer, very much rarely, more rarely, but sometimes even engineer, who will augment the way they are on the track to try to make it fit. Well, this felt like Malice spit a verse and they went, it probably sound better. It's a good verse, but maybe on something like this. So they created another beat, tacked it onto that track, put him over that beat, and then made it seamless to go from original to Malice's beat and then back into the original. I could have done without that. I don't know if it would have been better with him rhyming on the original track. I don't know if it'd been better if the whole track was on the other beat. I don't know, but it's something about that. Yeah, that something about that whole movement felt jarring a little bit. Like it was a breakup. Like, I don't know if I like that or not.
But so the fact that it came in, it was so funky when it dropped in that it changed the mood to me. It changed the mood of that song and gave me some boom bap right quick. And that's
right. But they gave you the boom bap real quick and then went right back to the other thing. So it wasn't long enough to give you the feel.
It gave me the feel for that verse, and it makes you want more. It makes you want a little bit more, but song's over now, and now we move on it's hip hop. It's hip hop, and it gave me again kind of like a mixtape feel, and we'll get to into more of that a little bit later.
Right.
So the next track was "So Be It, So Be It," and I heard this one a couple weeks ago when they dropped the video, the visual for it. Also, how'd you feel about the "So Be It" track?
Sir, "So Be It" is on my list, like on my phone, of quite possibly it is definitely up there as my one of my favorites on this album, just because Pharrell went to work.
Yeah.
And them boys went to work on that track. That was more of a yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let's get busy.
Yeah.
So that's what made me feel like, okay, this is a hip hop album. This whole album, like, I'm gonna keep saying it. This whole album, this wasn't for you little niggas.
No,
this wasn't for you little niggas.
That is one
this
thing
was
that you
a
are.
Return.
Yeah. This was a grown. We experienced them as early 20s, late teens, and now we grew up, and we don't want exactly what we had when we were there. They grew up with us and gave us music that is age appropriate.
That is what you just said is very poignant, because it's not the first Clipse album.
No,
it's absolutely not the first Clipse album. There's an evolution. It's like they disappeared for 15 years, evolved at the same rate we did, and then came back at where we were without ever communicating with us. Like that means, to me, that means that they were evolving at an appropriate pace. They were moving at an appropriate pace, and they made it, and we just met back up here. It's like you had an old friend who you knew in high school, right before you graduated. Y'all left and didn't see each other for 15, 20 years. And then next time when you meet him again, you're like, hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm married with kids and I do this. Me too. I'm married with kids and I do that. Both, you may not have the same jobs and not the same careers, but you both have matured.
Right.
That's what this album says.
Matured at
and
the
it
same,
didn't compromise.
Right. And I know there are some who have not matured enough to. I want to hear more coke talk. I want to hear but I don't think
plenty of it.
Yeah, but I don't think there's many of us who were coming to this album looking for Re-Up Gang or looking for Lord Willin' or looking for To the Casket Drop. Like we were looking for elevated, sophisticated rap, and they gave us that. And they dropped their subs here and there. And to notice that Malice doesn't curse much.
You're right. But you know what though?
And still digs at your heart like that.
I had to listen for it because that was an afterthought to me. Because like when I heard the Clipse again, and I asked you straight up, I said, "So this is no Malice?" He's like, "No, it's Malice." And I'm like, "What?" So I'm listening to it, and I'm going, "Yo, he is spitting bars." And then I went, "Wait, is he cussing?"
Right.
and had to go back and listen and go, wait, no, he wasn't really like.
Right.
And so the non-cursing was an afterthought. It reminds me of the original Lil Wayne with the Hot Boys.
Right.
When
Right.
somebody had to tell you, he can't cuss. He don't
Right.
cuss on the album. You're like, oh, word?
Or Method Man. Have you noticed that Method Man hasn't cursed in like 20 years?
No, nigga, I did not notice that.
Go back and listen to Meth's over like the last 20 years. Meth has not cursed in like 20 years. And
Are you serious?
Yes. You cannot tell. He
Nigga,
gives
stop
you
playing.
bars.
Yo, I did not notice that.
Yeah. He talks about it on an interview he did where he was like, yeah, I haven't cursed on a record in like 20 years. So it's one of those things where you just, when you're able to use your words, as our parents would say, you don't necessarily need
I remember
those
when we was little, and this was something you hit me with something. I guess that Uncle T had told you, or it was either you or your sister, your older sister, and it was like, because I was at that age, like the early teens, where you had to sneak and cuss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I said something, and I want to say it was you. I'm not sure. It could have been your older sister, not the oldest sister, but the older sister. It could have been her. It was like y'all told me, it was like, if you curse, that just means your vocabulary is small and you don't know how to express yourself without using bad words. And I felt bad for a split second. Then I was like, man, shut up. You know what I'm saying? I want to say something else, but you know what I'm saying?
But that's something that my auntie Say used to tell us all the time. She was like, I know all the words. She was like, I choose to curse. But she was like, I know all the words.
KTMC, okay, cool.
That's not what we were talking about. It's not what we were talking about.
We weren't talking about that at all, but it's all right. I ain't gonna hate, but I'm just saying.
Not at all. We looking at these beautiful faces, all right?
Right. We say it at the beginning of the show, and you're gonna talk about something anyway. No, but what I didn't know. Number one, I didn't know that about Method Man thing. Please understand, after the show, I will be researching that.
Yes,
and number two, Malice was able to get his point across without compromising his beliefs, and I think we need to get into that a little bit.
Yeah.
He was able to, his personal beliefs. Now, whether or not that's my belief is debatable, and I don't know about you. We'll see what you have to say about it. But let's go on back down this album. What's next?
Yeah, next track on the album after that one was the Ace Trumpets, and I think that one they brought that one out maybe a week or two ago as well. So again, we are working on 5 tracks so far, and they have not missed.
Not at all.
They have not missed. And there are bars after bars after bars. And I'm sitting here looking over some of the lyrics, and I was like, I just want to play. I really just want to play this. But
yeah, listen, we got to strike early on, like in the first season, and we're both nervous. I mean, I think Tommy with the H is more nervous than I am, but it's good. One of us got to have some sense. So,
right.
But like because we really wanted to just play clips from this album and then talk about them like that, but apparently we can't, or at least we don't know how to legally do it. So that's what
we haven't figured that part out. But when Push just comes on this particular track, shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking their ass, watching the snow blow. Like, God,
yes, sir.
Jack.
Yes, sir.
He's got bars. Now, this track, amazing production. P did not make, and I think we'll take a pause right here, right now, just to say Pharrell and the Clipse are, I said he's a part of the group. You say no. But
he's not.
The Clipse don't move the same when it's not Pharrell producing.
How do you know? They ain't had to do it.
And that's why I know it's not going to work the right way. Because I watched Push go over and get beats from Kanye, and I was like, yeah, that's good, but it is not the same as when it's crafted by the homie from junior high.
From home, right?
Yeah. You get the home cooking. He knows what you want. You're able to tell him, nah, that ain't what we're looking for. Like, it comes off a lot differently when it's home cooking. And I think
Bro,
this
it's a
is
comfort. It's a comfort with somebody. I've been in the studio with people who you feel real comfortable with, and the no's don't feel as bad, and you're not trying to think of how best to explain why you want to change something. And then I've been in studios where you're just a guest and you
right.
were hired to do a job and move on.
And you just do what
That
they ask.
comfort level comes across in your recording, where it's like, man, we that sounds like, what do you do well? Well, I make beats and I sing these weird hooks. What do you do well? I rhyme. What do you? I rhyme. So guess what? We're gonna get together and we're gonna do this together. And it just happens. And I'm sure there was a lot of hours, a lot of work. They said it took 2 years to get this project together.
Right. Right.
But it feels like brothers in the studio just making magic, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the next track, All Things Considered, again, for me, it was carried mostly by the production
Yeah.
on this for me.
Yeah.
But then you have
Yeah.
Push in there telling a story about his wife miscarrying and that sort of thing. So
Right.
it's a little personal on him. But again, for me, production carried the day on that particular track.
I was the only track so far that got me production wise, where I listened to the production before the bars, was it So Close? Like, yeah,
For our
just
head,
the no, So Be It, my bad.
so be it. Yeah.
So, and that's so far in the track list. Now there's another one that's coming up.
Sweet
But
boy. Oh
so
boy.
So Be It, that beat comes on and I go, oh
Yeah.
yeah. But everything else, it was like the production kind of just was there, and the bars. And then when I went back and listened, I realized, oh snap, that beat is fire, or that beat is crazy.
Yeah.
So that again, that's why this album is so dope to me, because I don't have to listen to every. I feel like if we stripped away the track, I would listen to the acapella vocals.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
because
Because we got
dope.
because you got wordsmiths actually putting together bars, and it's
Cohesive ideas,
Yeah.
cohesive sentences, cohesive bars, where it's like, it's not like I'm just gonna throw words in here to fill space. These niggas have thought about every word.
But isn't that what the Clipse have given us from 2000? Like this
Yes,
is
sir.
what this is what we expect from the Clipse, even from the days of grinding.
Yep.
The enunciation of things, being able to take that unorthodox beat and make it everything that it became. This nigga said patty cake. Like
I'm your
I
big
was
man.
so upset when I initially heard that. Like patty cake, and then I didn't want to listen any further. That nigga said, "I'm the baker's man. I bake these cakes as fast as I can."
Here's a
And you
pie,
can tell
nigga.
by how the dog, like when he went into that verse, you're like, "Wow!" But you'll listen, and that
Right.
beat was crazy. But even if you take away that unorthodox beat, the words that are said, the way they're being said, and the way that they flow, man,
Yeah.
these kids are phenomenal, man. These
They're a
guys are
different
phenomenal.
breed. They're cut from the when I saw uh them talking to, I think, Joe and Jada. I think we might get a clip from that later on.
Uh-huh.
But they said something to the effect of he was talking about who's your influences, and they were talking about, not, he said Nas changed his life. Pusha T said Nas changed his life. And then he also said, and then
He
Malice
said
was
Prodigy
talking
changed
about
his life too.
Prodigy changed his life. Yeah, yeah. And oh
He
my
ruined
God.
me. That nigga ruined
Right.
me.
That's what he said. He said Prodigy ruined him. Nas changed his life. So, but and they talked about some of the old heads, you know what I'm saying? They were like,
Right.
yo, that's bananas. And then they did give shout out to the Locks.
Yeah.
And he was just like that. But the fact that they will hold on to that lyrical integrity, you don't see that very often. We've seen it from the Locks. We've seen it
Right.
from the Clipse.
Right.
You can't rattle off that many names who
Because a
stay
lot of
true
these
to the bars.
because a lot of these, like you mentioned, the integrity of bars, like a lot of these old heads will decide to go with what's hot as opposed to giving you good music.
Right.
And
right.
that's something that I appreciate for the guys that again give that nostalgic feeling to me of what I came up on. I came up on bar, even though there were a lot of cats, and that's one thing that we don't admit enough is we had a lot of cats back in our day that said absolutely nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Said a whole lot of
You're
nothing.
Right.
But
some of your favorite artists
have come out and told you I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
I was just making shit up. But
and niggas defended them for years.
And you cannot understand the word. There's like okay. Just take a quick sidetrack with me.
I'm with you.
There was a group, and I love the song. This is it. What Lucini pour from the sky. Let's get
it. What?
Sauteers, souffleurs. Like Camp Low. Like I love Camp Low for what they are.
Right.
We magic the moolah. What?
Hey, but that track carried it. Yo, that track would do it.
Like it is, but when you go and listen to what they're actually saying, and I went and read the track and read the lyrics, and I was like, this nigga said a whole bunch of nothing, but
yeah, well, you're ruining it for me right now because I did not go back and listen to the lyrics. Like everybody only knew the hook and
what? Pour from the sky, let's get rich.
Get rich. What? I think that's all the niggas wanted to hear. They just wanted to hear about money falling out of the sky. That was a great day. That was a great day.
But again, when you have lyricists, and I will say this about these niggas here, they are a little too rich for my blood because I had to go look up some of the shit they were talking about. I'm like, I have no idea what that is. Like I'm not one of them rich niggas. I am not one of them rich niggas. So I definitely had to go look up some of these watches and some of these pieces that they were talking about. I'm like, oh, okay, there we go. Got it.
You had to go look for it?
Yeah, I had to go look it up. Mike Tyson blows to the face. It's called MTBTTF. Mike Tyson blows to the face. Where these niggas on here is talking about your chick. And she just wants some cocaine. They took me back to real life.
It took me back to the couch. Hey, but again, when you can throw a double entendre in the title, you understand what I'm saying? Mike Tyson blows to the face.
My nigga name ring like a mobile phone in a mobile home and no one's home or some shit. Like what, nigga? My nigga's name rings like mobile phones and no one's home. So this nigga name just out there.
Yeah, it's everywhere apparently.
Bars, nigga. I'm like these are high level, but like niggas don't like. Do you understand what it's like to have a mobile phone just ringing and nobody home? Bling, bling.
Right.
That's how the dope man name just out there. Just come on, man. It's magic.
Bro, listen, that track, this is where and I like the way that you're not giving any negative critique to this album at all, so you're gonna make me do it all. And you do this every time. You do this every time.
Hold on. Let me give you one more bar. Go
ahead.
White slave master souls in my safe.
Yeah. Bruh, okay, so there is no bad track on this album. Let's start there. There is no bad track on this album. This album is as close to perfect as you can get.
Mm-hmm. For right now.
The problem is, and you tell me if you agree or disagree or have a different opinion, I feel like it could have been organized better when it comes to the track list. I feel like it didn't flow as good as well as it could. However, again, and I know I'm gonna get ate up for this, like, because it's like, yo, I'm not saying nothing's bad. I ain't saying nothing's bad on here, but
where should it have gone? Where should that track have gone?
Was there? Did it not feel like a bump in the road in the middle of the album? Like,
no, not there. What I would say is
no, not necessarily right there. No. I'm saying like it felt like we started off super strong. And when we get to the end, you'll see we're finishing super strong. It felt like somewhere in the middle, it was a different album.
And I would much rather it be that than you start me off slow or you end slow. I would much rather you give me that intermission in the middle to be like, and then once you listen enough times, because like I said, I've been sitting with this since Friday. So once you listen to it enough times, you realize it's not really a bump. Like that first listen, you're like, oh, because you listen through and you're like, oh, I like these songs better. But then once you listen to it, you're like, oh man, that shit right there. And then you live with it, and it's gonna become one of your favorites. Like to me, the EBITDA song was the bump in the road, and you love it.
I do.
That beat is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That beat is, but it doesn't flow with like the way you're saying. If for me, I think I would have moved track 8 to probably track 11. Ooh. And I'll tell you why in a moment. Because the EBITDA song, the tempo of that track and everything goes so crazy on that. So just put a pin in that one right quick at number 8. Number 9, we've got FICO, which is fucking amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
And I keep wanting to tell people, hey, stop this right now and go listen to that. But do not do that. Give us the next 20 minutes. Give it 20 more minutes, and then you go listen to this whole album. But the FICO track, and for me, you didn't like the hook on FICO.
Was that the track with what's his name?
Stove God, man. The Stove God on the hook.
I did see, this is what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
This is the problem. This is the problem. You keep saying that I didn't like it. I didn't say I didn't like it. I said, and y'all listen to me very carefully, because he's doing it again. I did not say I didn't like the hook, and I didn't like the I didn't say any of that. What I said was Stove, and Stove, this ain't the one with Stove God, is it?
Yes, FICO, Stove
FICO?
God. Yes.
You sure?
FICO, Clipse,
I'm
God.
thinking about Inglorious About. Yeah.
No, not Inglorious. No. Yeah, FICO.
Yeah, because I was going to say, but FICO. The only thing I said was I was so on with the clips by themselves, like I could have had this whole album with no features. Now, you come out the gate with some fire features when it comes to like, and when I say features, I mean rappers and verses. Now, because Stove God's hook sounds like a verse almost, like it's 8 bars long or something like that.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With the fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eyes closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them till they inside out. That right there on that song.
It's hard.
Oh my God. Now, the critique I do have with that song is fucking Stove needed a verse. It wasn't long enough. Stove needed a verse.
He had a whole 8 bars. He had a whole 8 bars on a hook.
Now, I'm used to Stove from his Griselda shit when he's on there with what's your boy name? Not Khan, not Benny. Oh man, I'm slipping on buddy name right now. But yeah, like that's why I'm knowing Stove from them shits. And Stove, I love Cook God, but I just wanted to hear a verse. I
wanted to hear more malice
for cocaine rap. For cocaine rap, Stove God needed a verse.
Gotta be, nigga. I don't want to hear nobody on cocaine rap over Pusha T. I mean, come on. Let's be real.
But this the new generation, and he holds it down. He holds it down.
Like think about what you just said.
West Side Gun.
So I got
West Side Gun.
Yeah. I got a Pusha T track, but I feel like we need more cocaine. You know what we should do? We should go get somebody else.
It's like
you already got Coke Man right there.
We need more cowbell. We need more cowbell, man. We needed more blow, bro.
Now don't get me wrong. It's a fire hook, bro. Like You're
Sheesh.
absolutely right.
Sheesh.
It's a fire hook.
Oh,
I just said when I got to it, I'm like, I got I didn't even get to that yet.
No, not yet. So
I got Tyler the Creator, I got K Dot, I got Pharrell every doggone where. I got Stevie Wonder, and I got John Legend.
Yeah,
I don't need no more features.
Oh man, that fits so perfectly. But okay, let's move on.
Does.
Inglorious Bastards, because you wanted to get to Inglorious Bastards. You how you feel about Inglorious?
This is my joint, bro. Like
I know.
Inglorious. It starts out with Jesse Jackson. Children. We got Jesse and Stevie on the same album, people.
Feel like the 80s.
Jesse and Stevie. Oh, and the way they just wrote this beat. I can't do it. They won't let me. Nope, I can't.
You want to play it, don't you? You want to play it?
I want to play just a snippet. What's the worst? Like, how bad could it be if we played like 5 seconds? Like,
let's try it.
How about if you just hear it in the background? I'm gonna see if I can turn it on in the background for y'all, and you just hear a little bit. There you go, Jesse. Preach, Jesse.
Bruh. But to me,
oh my God,
that track right there changed the album.
It turned it, right? Like, so this is what I'm saying. We're coming.
It sounds like some Wu-Tang shit a little bit. With the horns in it, it sounds like some Wu-Tang shit a little bit. Sound like
and I don't know if it's the fact that because the next 1, 2, the rest of the out, like it's just here we come. Yeah. So what I feel like,
and that's why I think the TDA song should have gone under there, because then it became a mixtape. After
I hear you.
Yeah. Once Inglorious Bastards hit, and then you hear Clue come in with it took me back to Clue mixtapes in the 90s and early 2000s, and it became a mixtape, and these guys embraced that.
Hey, hold on a second. Let me do something before you go any further. Hey, for all the young niggas who are listening, see, back in the day, mixtapes were actually mixtapes. These were tapes where you had tracks, like DJs took songs and did their thing, reached out to artist friends of theirs, or got verses from, made beats and put them out. Or they would take a beat that was hot and get somebody you wouldn't expect to jump on that beat and murder it. So what they did, they took and they mixed all of this together, and it was called a mix tape because the DJ actually mixed. And what happened was we would be out and somebody would show up with a cassette tape and be like, yo, I got that new insert name here. I got that new Clue. I got that new Funk Flex. I got that new insert your favorite DJ. And we would get in the car and you listen to that and go, oh my God. Or you'd be like, yo, I heard so-and-so was this and such on this. I'm going to tell you the last real mixtape. And this is in my personal opinion. You remember when DMX came out with It's Dark and Hell is High.
Mm-hmm.
When he came out with that album, there was a release, an early release, and it had another CD in it called Survival of the Illest. And this was, but this is where the Cannabis diss track was, and the not the Cannabis. This was the LL diss
Second
track.
round knockout.
Right. And there was some other stuff in it, but that came out and it was like, holy cow, what is this? And that was the last time I got really excited about a mixtape. And that came out and it was like, oh, and then you hit it, oh, and that was almost all like Def Jam artists or whatever.
Yeah, that was a Def Jam mixtape. That was a Def Jam mixtape for sure.
So, and, but that's what he's talking. So when Tommy with the H says it turned into a mixtape, that feeling of, oh my gosh, what did he just say? Or, oh my gosh, did you hear what he just did with that verse or with that scheme? That's where this album went. Right.
And here's another thing that they don't do any longer. Like nowadays, you'll get a mixtape and you'll have a DJ press a button and it'll say a tagline or something like that. This was active Clue listening to the song as it's playing, giving his punches, not punching in, but giving his line. DJ, like this was mixtape Clue. This is what we love about the mixtapes. Having that DJ come on and give his tagline, give Clue. Listening to Clue say, "Ha ha!" Like, oh yeah, it took me back. It took me back to again riding around in some shady shit, doing some shady shit.
It's the soundtrack of our lives. Whether good, bad, or indifferent decisions. And these again, type of tracks were in the background.
And again, it took some old heads that we grew up with to give us music that again, age appropriate music, but still give us that old thing back.
No, the music they gave me was not age appropriate.
No, this music is age appropriate right here.
Oh yeah. That's right.
What I'm saying.
I thought
this
you meant
age
what they gave us back then. Because
no.
I'm gonna say your cousin introduced me to Onyx by finding that tape on his dresser, an actual tape, and written out on the tag on the top of, and I'm sounding it out like I'm back stuff. Yeah, he said, hey, no. Shout out to Big Cuz Mike, man. I'm still praying for you, man. You recovering. Anyway.
Yes, indeed. But so that Inglorious Bastards, I think that set another tone. And then I don't know if it's one of my other favorites. So far ahead.
Yeah, bro. Bruh,
I'm finna go find the lyrics to this one too, because again, I've been all over this.
Look here.
I've been all over this, and that damn Pharrell. They don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is when I'm
on it. But once they figure it out, I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas are behind. You can't see it from where I'm sitting, but the Ferrari leather with the matching stitches. I'm so far ahead of you niggas. You niggas are behind, bruh. And then them niggas came in and rode this beat so ridiculously. Like this may be a perfect song. This may be the perfect song.
Yeah.
This may be the perfect song.
You know what? Here's the thing. Right at the moment when I heard this, I was like, okay, here's Pharrell again. And I was about sick of Pharrell being on this, and then on this album, because Pharrell is the new Diddy, not like that.
But, wow, I was about to say, don't do that.
If you don't want the producer being all on in the video, all on the track singing, no, but this hook, bro. Oh, it is magic. It is magic.
Dude, the way that so listening to that hook, and then I'm just gonna give you the first couple bars of Pusha. Swerving through the lane, serving niggas cane, still ain't never hit a pothole. If I was Brittany Griner, I would need Obama only one to swap his chapo. Like dun 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 dun. Like the way that he wrote that beat. Oh man, come on. This might be the song of the album for me, but again, FICO is one of them for me. And then there's another one that comes on to close it out. To close it out. But I'm gonna let you get to let God sort them out. Track number 12.
God
with the feature. With the feature.
My friend, I don't know who told you that Jim Jones was better than Nas.
More relevant than Nas.
More relevant than Nas, better than Nas, sold more albums than Nas. We proved that wrong a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
But I will tell you this. Nas is my uncle's age and can spit with the best of them.
Bruh.
Can outspit the best of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't keep in mind, I did not grow up as a Nas head. I respected Nas's lyrical ability. I liked some Nas songs. But when it got into digging into Nas as an artist and all that stuff like that you do with like your favorites, that wasn't me with Nas. Yeah. Nigga. Nas comes on this track and shows why he's Nas, why he's Nostradamus, why he's Nasir, why he's on the
God
Mount
MC.
Rushmore
Like
of
this
right.
nigga said, made it cool for Grammy nominated LPs from previous generations MCs. And it seems like to me, and again, they said it was not, but it seems like he was speaking directly to Jimmy on his verse. And again, once this is over, y'all go listen to this album and get to track 12. It's only 45 minutes, so you can do this while
You can do this tonight.
Yeah, tonight. After this is over. After this is over. Stay with us. Stay with us. We're almost done. Almost done. But the Nas verse, again, to me, it's a great verse, but it was expected to be a great verse. So I still put Tyler. Yeah, I still put Tyler's verse. Being that it was that surprise to me, I still put that ahead of the Nas verse. But Nas's verse.
And see, now, do you think that that's fair? You think it's fair to discount a great MC because he's so great, and then you weren't expecting that from another MC? So
yep, we do it all the time. We do it all the time. You go to the Apollo.
Ask you how often we do it. I'm saying, do you think it's fair?
You go to the Apollo and the white boy comes on and sings a dang on black song. It doesn't have to be really good, but as long as he can carry your beat, long as he can hold on to it a little bit, we gonna ride with him and we gonna. So I'm giving Tyler that. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You see a motherfucker go out there and do the Dougie and was like, oh shit, white boy got some rhythm. He and then y'all invite him to the cookouts and all that shit. Hey, this is what we did. We invited Tyler to the hip hop. We invited Tyler 20 years back.
Eb told me that we don't invite him to the cookout no more. We can make some of a plate.
We make you a plate. That's been the rule now. We can make you a plate. But I'm giving Tyler a pass for a 20-year pass. He gets to come on back. So yes, it may not be fair, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna give him that one. So Nas's verse, and then track 13, By the Grace of God.
And this is how you sew this up.
Oh my God.
This is how you sew this up. And I'm sorry, bro, but the thing is, and I'm trying to go here because I'm being good. I'm trying not to play the music, but
I want to play it. I want to play it.
So, but the way when you have made an album and you have that people have waited for 15 years, as two individuals who didn't compromise lyricism or bars, and they stuck to the script of what they wanted to put out there with no thought to what other people are going to like. They like what they like, and they're going to give you what they like, and the people who like what they like are going to like it.
Right.
That's how you sew up an album at the end of the album, and the title is fitting.
Oh, man.
By the Grace of God. Bro, like that's... Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. I'm off my soapbox.
The way that Malice starts this out, and again, you have to listen to what they say to know who's actually spitting, because they sound so much alike. But
so much.
But the content of what they say will easily let you know who's who, especially now that Malice has made the change. But cleaning out the closet, the one you kept your demons in, like that is so crazy. Co-defendants cave in and always couldn't save them. Like, and he said, and you did it for the love of 580s and mixed bitches having your baby. Like, Malice, stop it. Leave these people alone. Like, he went crazy. And then the hook with Pharrell's on it say, I seen killers and kingpins sing behind the wall. I watched many men die because no one would make the call. I seen entire empires crumble and fall. Yes, I seen it all. They missed this wall by the grace of God. Like, come on, man. This is sick.
And it's poignant. Entire. That's it.
Entire empires. That track goes super hard, y'all. So yeah, definitely go check the album out. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where does it fall for you? Where does it fall for you?
Like as far as like as an album itself?
As an album as a whole, 1 through 10, where does it fall?
It's tough for it to be below a 9. If it's not a like perfect, I only got one perfect hip hop album in my mind, and that's It's Dark and Hell Is Hot. Yeah, that's your perfect album. But you see, I have to put it against what I
right.
feel. But this album, there's no way I would tell any real hip hop fan not to listen to this album, and there's no way that any real hip hop fan would listen to this album and go, it's mid. It is
No,
definitely a great album.
and you
I
said
think
that correctly with the real hip hop fan, not these little
there's gonna be
rapidy rap
some
boys.
there's gonna be some YNs that jump on here and be like, "Yo, man, them old niggas rap." But okay, well,
Right.
this ain't for you.
Yeah. And
But
they
anyway, I'm
they come out and make sure that they let you guys know that we're not rapping for y'all. They let y'all know they're not rapping
absolutely.
for y'all. They did this for us 40 pluses, and we appreciate them for
And
giving
we
us something that
appreciate
we
it.
can listen to.
And there's no like it's not like it's it's grown people music, and
Yeah,
but it's real street nigga music too, because
exactly.
any nigga who's really putting in work in the street, like for real, they listen to this and they know exactly what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what's going on. So
Yeah, 100%.
it's kind of hard to deny that. Now, some of you soft Pop Tart niggas who just listen to music and try to emulate what you hear, then yeah, you ain't gonna really get it. But yeah, niggas who really do this, they understand.
Now, cuz we are at an hour already. We are at an hour. Do we go into the second part of this, or do we hold that off until next week?
I think we hold it off to the next one, because
All
you know
right.
what? It's like that. But listen, man, Cuzzo, Clipse, thank y'all so much. We appreciate everything that
I
you've
didn't think
done
we were
for
going to do
us.
an hour. I didn't think we were going to do an hour of album. I really did not. I thought we would
I
get
did not either.
20, 30 minutes in, and then we'll be able to go into our main topic. But good Lord,
That
these
was the
guys,
main topic.
these guys,
Yeah.
these guys, they gave us what we needed. So we appreciate you.
Right.
So this episode, for those who came in late, you can continue watching. If you need to just listen, we will be available on all of your streaming platforms tomorrow, Thursday.
We will be there tomorrow, Thursday. This is live. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us live. Find us on all your stuff. Make sure that you take this, like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we go live. Hey, yo, cousin.
What up, cousin?
We ain't been canceled yet, man. So we gotta do this again.
We're gonna do this again. We got some. We've got to go in depth into malice.
We gotta figure out what that is, man. We got to figure out. Like, I mean, we all know that man was at the church house, and then all of a sudden he came back.
Church. So let's find out. And I asked you the question, so we're gonna see if you're gonna have an answer. I should have made you answer it in the beginning, but it's all right. I'm gonna give you a week to think on that.
I appreciate it. Well, hey, that's it, man. Hey, I love you, boy.
Love you too, man. Y'all be easy. I'm back. Happy birthday, Tay. Oh, Doc birthday this weekend, right?
Yeah, bro. 19th. Happy birthday, Doc.
Happy birthday, Doc. Happy birthday, Yubi. Her birthday is today, so I want to give her a shout out. Sorry I couldn't make it down there to you, but I'll be there next weekend because we live.
Yeah, hey, and my birthday is next week.
Yeah.
My birthday is next week, Thursday. It's going down. So we're going to be right back here, man. Y'all be easy. Cuzzo, take care of yourself, man. Get over that last little bit, man.
Yeah, man, I'm going to go and get something, get the rest of this up out me, man. But love y'all. Y'all be good. Peace.
Peace.